Do you want to own this many dogs? Well, there's a couple of things you should know before doing so. Hi, what's up you guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, hi, my name is Melissa. I want to talk about something very important before thinking about owning multiple dogs. Someone who has experience in owning multiple dogs, I can tell you many things that I've noticed while doing so, while owning this many dogs. And this is before even thinking about getting your third dog. I know most people have 2 dogs. And yes, I think 2 dogs are a walk in the park. Once you get that third dog is when everything changes. But oh well, let's say you gave in, you got that puppy or dog, and the first thing you're gonna notice is that they're gonna get jealous whenever you give a specific dog attention. The way that I combat this is honestly just ignoring them. And this isn't in a mean way. I found that just ignoring them will eventually teach them to wait their turn. And of course, I'm not telling you to not give them attention at all. At first, it's gonna be slow progressions of giving them attention here and there, because it's gonna take them a while to actually learn that you're not gonna give someone attention just because they want it or want to take it away from somebody else. So the way that I do it is I give a dog attention. You can do this in a training method, or just, you know, when you want to give your dog attention, give them attention. If another dog proceeds to come through, moving that other dog out of the way so that it can get attention is when you just completely like ignore both of them. Like you get up and you do something else. But what's important about this as well is don't forget to give each dog their separate attention, because of course they all need it. Second thing is going against what I just said, and it's having puppy play dates. This is when they all interact all together, including yourself. So what I like to do is I like to throw the ball in my backyard and, you know, just have them chase each other around, play tug of war, all types of things. This will give them, you know, that sense of you guys being in a pack and that they all have to get along together. This also helps me see how they interact with each other, to see if one doesn't get along with the other and resolve that issue or stuff like that. And I like to do this at least once a day, just to get their energy out as well, because I do have Australian Shepherds. So the third thing that I've noticed right away also in having multiple dogs is you're gonna have to spend time having that one-on-one entertainment with each dog separately. This is particularly important in training, but also includes walks, playtime, because you do want to get to a certain level with your dog separately. You want to learn their behaviors, you want to learn how they like to do certain things, and it's kind of hard to do that when multiple dogs are constantly around and making them get distracted and all that. So it's very important to learn your dog's behaviors and learn how you guys will work best together. With that being said, training should always be done on one-on-one. So the way that I combat this is having the dogs in their kennel while I do a training session, or if my boyfriend is here, he takes care of them in here and I go outside and do a training session with my dog. Talking more about training, the number one thing that has helped me in training specifically is having them really learn their name next to a command. So example, I would be like, Stella, sit. You know, you have your group of dogs. You'll try to get a specific dog to calm down or whatnot. And if you just say sit, 1 or 2 things are gonna happen. Everyone is going to sit or nobody is going to sit. So I think it's very important to teach them, like, Stella, sit. Bentley, she's the only one that needs to sit down. Or Stella, Nova, sit. Both of them have to sit down. Everyone else is okay to do whatever they were doing. And this method has been a lifesaver. This is my number 1 thing that I recommend doing at first, is just getting them used to, you know, they have to listen to their name. I can't explain it further. It's just something that you have to learn how to do. Juniper, Bentley, Stella, Nova. Number 6 is that they have to have their alone time too, and their own space to feel comfortable. So what I'm talking about is having their own separate crate. And of course, the more dogs you have, the more space you're gonna have for them individually. I have 4 separate crates, and yes, everyone gets their own crate. This can be a lifesaver in so many ways. It prevents fights. They can just be together for too long and they'll get sick of one another. So just separate them daily, helps them, you know, kind of rewind. Personally, I don't like to have that many crates lying around in my house. You can separate them in many ways. The way I do it is I do have one crate in one room, one crate in another. I keep some dogs in the kennel outside. I keep some dogs roaming inside, but as long as they're separate throughout the day at some point, then I think that's good. I have had 5 dogs at one time, and I can tell you it's an experience for sure. I hope I showed you that it doesn't have to be hard, it just takes a little bit of work. And after all of this, if you are still thinking of getting another dog or multiple dogs at once, watch this video next. It will help you further figuring out whether this is the right thing for you to do. And if you already have multiple dogs, I hope this video helped, and I hope that you can subscribe to the channel. I do have more videos like this, and to subscribe, it's completely free. But thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!